from the void. This is Journey Through Miro. I am Nulla Moore, back from the dead. And these are my boys. Say hello, boys.
Yo.
Hello, boys.
What's good?
Oh my god.
I don't like this either. I don't like this either.
Why the baby face?
I did it for a role for my own YouTube channel.
Steven, I think you look dashing.
Well, yeah, that's what you have a baby face too, Dale.
What's that?
Dashing my own head off. Ugh.
I want to just state really quickly, first and foremost, that my laptop, for some reason, is having connective issues. So if I go out at some point during this, then that's why. And Steven will do his best to continue until I can get it fixed, if that happens. You can give me what they remember from the last episode, which was in May, if I remember correctly.
We had a child. We went into a cave, which was apparently is somehow either owned or occupied by a good amount of kobolds, who could help us, but probably chose not to. And we, as I was saying, we had a child, and now we've lost the child. The child has been taken from us.
As always.
We're not very good babysitters.
No, we're actually pretty good babysitters. This is the first blunder.
First, there'll be more.
Oh, right, the gone into the wall thing.
Yeah. I still don't know how a child can go into a wall.
Well, just see, Polygraph.
I don't know, man.
You can go right through the...
Good lord, what is this, the million from My Hero?
You just gotta vibrate at the same frequency as the molecules in the wall. Go right through.
I didn't know our child had super speed.
Crazy.
No, I don't know if your laptop's ever done this before. Can it connect to the Wi-Fi router? The other thing that I have?
I'm not doing that right now.
That is.
So, who else can tell me anything? Because that's an inspiration for Balgroth.
Yay.
I remember that she did not like the carnival, but that was a little longer ago.
I have a question for Dale and Steven, and if you get it right, you can get an inspiration. What is the name of the king you're going to go see right now? Without looking at your notes.
I know him.
Well, is it the Goblin King we're talking about, or?
He has a name.
Boblin.
Nope.
Yeah, I just wrote Goblin King.
You guys suck.
Kanabi. Farful Kanabi.
Balgroth, do you know the name of the king?
Gala in
It's King Donet.
Yeah.
My arch nemesis, King Donet.
That's weird. My brain.
Vengeance arc.
Hello? Has nobody been paying attention to the main character's plot points?
Hey, now. Clearly the main character is Gary.
Exactly.
Clearly the main character is Fossil.
Fair enough.
This is all being written and transcribed to the audience somehow by Fossil.
Yes.
Yes, he now knows how to read and write.
He's got a little typewriter. He carries it around with him.
Your assumption is that
he puts the sun in the sky every day and just forgets how he does it, but he's glad he remembered when it counted.
He's like the equivalent of Jiminy Cricket.
Okay, I'll give you guys another question. What is the name of the guy driving your carriage?
He's a dwarf. Or is he
No, he's not a dwarf.
Why do I keep thinking he's a dwarf? Is he a gnome?
No. He's not a dwarf.
Is he not a short creature?
No. I don't think you guys even actually know what kind of creature he is. I haven't described that yet.
You haven't told us.
Yeah.
He has a name that gives dwarf. That's why.
Okay, what's his name?
It's not
Rin or
Saurian, it's
something?
not Opian, it's not the guy who was driving us before. This is like the caravan driver, or
This is the guy driving the royal carriage that was given to you guys.
I was not here for that.
Yeah,
so.
the guy who we
You
fought.
have said his name multiple
You
times.
have said
I've
his
said
name.
his name.
Yeah.
Yes. How is it that I remember all this stuff?
Wait, I said the name?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, when I just guessed 2 names, or no?
No, like you've talked to him in character.
Is it Dorian?
No.
No.
Oh, I know what it is. It's like a fake French name, and like I
Getting
make jokes
closer.
about it.
Getting closer.
Yeah. Let's see.
Clearly, it's Turek, the Vezin god.
Oh gosh,
What?
what is it? It's not Esaru.
Remember that Vezin that we totally shouldn't have fought, that we totally tried to fight, that was like dead but not?
Is it Garcon?
It is.
There it is.
Oh.
Yes.
There's an inspiration for you.
Yes.
No inspiration for Yip.
Ah!
Can I get Yip Yap's inspiration?
You want to give him inspiration?
No, I want to get his.
No.
Dang it.
You're already
I
inspiration.
can send you a bowler hat. There's the inspiration going on in this brain right now.
Okay.
Hey, look, the dumb detective strikes again.
So where we left off, yes, you guys were in a cave with a couple kobolds, and they were explaining to you that you had to keep moving once the storm of Pirata had died down. And that has happened. Also, yes, you lost Daisy. Congratulations.
I think I am more caught up than I realized.
So, you all have left the cave by now. You've said your goodbyes to the blue kobolds. And you have begun your trudge through the snowy path once again with this dread mix of emotions in the air between all of you. The day passes by kind of uneventfully, really only the howling wind outside as accompaniment. Seems that the storm has died down for good, and it's unsure when it's going to come back. But it's quiet now. The daisy flower that you have seems to be wilting, but it is surviving. And all is quiet until Balgroth hears a familiar voice echoing around in his head. What's up, my guy? How close are we to that goblin, dude?
Oh, hey, it's you.
Always.
It shouldn't be too far for now. Shouldn't be too long. Why do you ask?
Sorry, there's a cryptid in my house.
Sorry, my skinwalker decided to say hi.
Prop.
Oh, thanks. Here's Gary.
That's perfect.
So,
To be for Yorick.
cool. Yeah, cool. Anyway, Gary kind of lowers his voice a little bit, which doesn't really mean anything because only Balgroth can hear him. Have you noticed that something or someone is following us?
Yep, trotting behind Balgroth.
No. And Balroth sort of subtly leans, or I guess, out of the carriage to see.
No. Don't look around. Hey, man, don't look around. Be cool. I think it's that guy from the wanted poster. He's been tailing us ever since we entered the pass.
And we shouldn't go out and fight him. Why?
I don't think that's a good idea. I was just letting you know, because I didn't think you knew. And after that cave thing, Maybe he's cool. I don't know.
A guy on a wanted poster might be cool,
Hey man, I've known some pretty chill guys that were on a wanted poster.
such as.
Anyway,
That's what I thought.
I don't know, man. Maybe he wanted to go through the past, but he was just like too nervous or anxious to ask for a ride, so he's just following us.
Sounds like a coward to me.
Hey man, you can be a coward and cool.
The only person who I know is partially a coward and cool is Isaiah, and I don't even like him that much.
In what way am I a coward? I say as they only hear his side of the conversation.
What is it look at me for? Isaiah, you can't hear this.
Somewhere in another universe, Yip Yap is offended.
Oh my gosh, why did you give me the first acting lines? Okay. You know what? I don't like people stalking me. It annoys me. So why don't, if you're having questions about his motivations, then why don't we just go and ask him?
I don't know, man. Anyway, I want to take a nap. Hey, watch out for those bugs. And then his voice just disappears from your head.
What?
So,
What's up?
you're ignoring.
I guess I sort of motion to the guys. Is it just me, or are we being followed?
Can my crow take a look outside and just see what's
Yes, you. Now that Balgroth has said something, you can roll perception for you and your familiars.
All right.
Ooh. Can I also?
Yes, of course.
No, it's just me. I'm the only one who gets to do anything fun.
Oh, right. Because you're the main character.
All
I'm
right.
sitting right here.
17.
I can tell I'm going to have a bad perception check because I took forever to find perception.
It's the lack of beard. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. I can't see. I don't have a beard anymore.
So the 17 is for your crow?
Yeah.
Hey!
Did you use an inspiration for that?
I just rolled at advantage so I wouldn't have to switch character sheets.
That's
Wait, we seriously rolled the same thing?
Wow.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Why is that different? Whatever. So yeah, the crow and I guess Yip Yap looking at the back window. You very faintly, like up on one of the ridges of the mountain, you see this cloaked figure kind of just watching you. He's a bit too high up to really make out any discerning features, but you can tell that he's there because his cloak is pretty stark against the snow that's around him.
Are we in the cart right now or no?
Yes, you are in the carriage. It is still moving.
So he's
Because
just
you have
watching
not
us go
seen one.
away. He's just watching us go away, essentially.
He's watching you guys. If you keep watching him for like a little while, once it seems he's out of sight, like the carriage covers your view of him, you see him again, like just standing further down.
Well, should we interact with him or just ignore him for the moment?
What does he look like?
You can't tell exactly. He's too far up on the ridge, but you can tell he's wearing a cloak of some kind.
Okay.
That's about it.
I've seen the wanted poster. Because we know he's from there.
Well, that's what Gary said. Balgroth knows he's from the poster.
Oh, that hasn't been shared. Okay. Or has that been shared? Sorry.
I don't think so. But
I just wanted to judge this character based off what Yip Yap knows about him. Anyways.
I think he's seen the poster.
Mm-hmm. But
You guys-
did you point out that it's the guy from the poster?
I haven't pointed it out yet because I haven't looked out and seen. You guys haven't told me what you've seen yet.
There's a guy out there.
There's a man.
There's a man!
He's just standing there.
Menacingly!
All right.
So what does he look like?
He's okay. Sorry, you're in character.
He's got like a hood robe thing going on.
You mean a cloak?
Yeah.
And that's all you see from him?
He's far away. Fossil is only so good at communicating things to me, you know.
Isaiah, what do you see?
Well, I see a dark cloaked man. I could have my crow fly closer to examine if you'd like.
Sure. Just don't get too close, lest he notice you.
All right. Well, I'll have the crow fly closer and see what
If the
happens.
crow's going out from the cart, he'll notice it.
Well, it's sort of just circling in the sky at the moment, so I'll have him do a little flyby, and I'll
All right.
see through its eyes.
Do you want to have your crow roll for stealth, or are you just gonna have him do a flyby?
I'll just have him do a flyby. I mean, he's
Okay. Just roll a either perception or investigation.
all right. Oh, whoops! Clicked the wrong part of my character sheet there. That's not right at all. Investigation.
As your crow kind of circles a bit closer, you can see him look up at the crow, and you can see his arms and like a little bit of his face. A lot of his face is covered, except for like the area around his eyes. And the skin that you can see is like a lightish, darkish. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Lightish, darkish, yeah.
Gray. I was gonna say lightish gray, but I couldn't figure my words out. His skin is gray. With on his arms, there seems to be like the snow is settling there and remaining. It's just kind of covering him. Yeah, that's about all you can make out. He doesn't do anything. He does notice the crow, but he doesn't do anything.
He has gray skin. Does he look like the guy on the Wonder poster, or no? Would I know that, or no?
Based off of has Balgroth said yet that it might be the guy?
No, like would I recognize?
Well,
him?
I was going to say it might sound like the guy from the Wanda posters.
You do remember that guy did have gray skin.
Is he a drow?
And just to remind you guys, because I think you have the wanted poster, you have a copy of it, and Balgroth, considering,
I'm taking it out of my one of my pockets and looking at it and showing it to him.
yeah, what did I? Gary. Since Gary just said the wanted poster, you assume it's the latest one you've seen, and the man's name on that is Canis, and I can find the details on the wanted poster if you just give me a second. I think I put them in the. I don't know. Look up Canis, and I'll look up here.
We were on Wanted posters too.
Yeah.
There's the deets for the wanted poster that Balgroth pulls out of his satchel.
Aha. I have access to deets.
Oh, well, that was supposed to be without format.
Yeah, it does look like him. Last seen in the Corridor d'Onnay, standing upon the buffet table and yelling at courtiers about their misgivings. It's a dangerous individual and should be met with extreme prejudice. Okay, time to kill him. And I just start mumbling that out loud after reading the poster.
Okay.
So, anybody want to join me in killing him?
I suppose.
All right, then.
Now,
Maybe
we
it's
have
time.
not taken a long rest since our last combats, correct?
You had the opportunity to in the cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll
So
long rest.
we're good.
Alrighty.
Just gotta write my stats back to proper.
Do you ask?
I was gonna ask Garcon to stop the carriage.
Okay. As you pull open the door to speak with him, and you manage to get the question out, before he can answer you, you hear a buzzing noise beginning to fill the cold air. And for a moment, the tension brought by the last wave of Parata coaxes panic from you. But it's not Parata. Not this time. From the front window, you see Garson. He frantically starts to pull a tarp over his head in the Vezin, as the Vezin lies down in the snow. And he looks at you, and he just says, "Close the window."
Why? What's going on?
Bugs, close the window.
And suddenly, I remember the recommendation of watching out for the bugs, and I immediately shut the window. Hopefully, not too quickly that it doesn't, shatter the darn thing.
Right. It's tempered glass. It's all right. It's bulletproof. We don't know what bullets are yet, though. Seconds after you shut the window, and Garson has pressed himself down to the bottom of his rider's bench, something slams into the side of the carriage, jostling you all. And through the left window, you see it. It's one of those large bug creatures which attacked you the other day with the Vezin. It's a Gaiax, if you remember.
Mm.
These ones, though, appear different from the group that attacked you. The heads on these ones look rotted away. You can see more starting to swarm down from the mountain. Large chunks have been caved into the skulls. Many of their already numerous eyes have ruptured, leaving behind streaks of yellowish pus, which drips down their shiny bodies. The one that slammed into the wagon seems to stutter in the air before continuing to just fly past you. Then another hits the wagon, and another, until the shadows of the swarm eclipse the sun as they flit and fly mindlessly, ramming into each other, the rocks, the wagon, but not attacking, per se. Some crush themselves to death against the sides of the pass. Their thin wings continuing to twitch sporadically before it dies down.
Why?
What was that?
What was that?
I was scared.
Guys, the big wasps are looking dead.
Can I examine one?
Yes, there are some dead ones outside the wagon, and Garcon is still... He's starting to pull the tarp off of himself.
How did they die?
Excuse me, I can hear myself.
Sorry.
How did they die? Explain that again.
So, the ones that are dead on the ground are the ones that bashed themselves to death against the side of the
Okay, so there was literally just
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like they were trying to kill themselves and just kept hitting it themselves.
Yeah, they just kept knocking into everything.
Okay.
They
Stop
didn't...
hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Right. All right. Interesting.
Not a fan of the swarm.
Can I? How edible do these things look?
Well, the heads are rotting away actively. The rest of the body looks similar to what attacked you a few days ago. But
Can I pull out a stinger and examine it?
Yes, you can.
All right.
You manage to pry one of the main stinger from the bottom of its body. It's about 3 inches long,
Whoa.
and about half the width of a hand.
Wow.
It's after you've pulled it out, the wound from which it was sitting is starting to like leak this yellow pus, similar to like the eyes of the creature.
Ugh.
Mm.
And you can see, like, at the very tip of it, there is a hole where you assume whatever it stings you with becomes injected.
Can I try to get some of the yellow pus inside the stinger?
There doesn't seem to be an easy way to put anything inside of it,
Okay.
other than just, like, there's some small holes where,
It like was secrete in or something.
yeah.
I'm gonna look left and then look right. Where's Yip Yap?
UPF's just in the dead center of the caravan, hugging his knees, fossil wrapped around his neck like an extra scarf atop the blanket.
I'm gonna just like poke the back of your elbow with this and see what happens.
No! No, you're not!
Yes. Yes.
Yep, roll evasion. No, it's fine. If
From under the covers of his own cloak blanket, his knife just slowly protrudes from the seam. No, you're not!
what did you
I
just...
don't declare it out loud.
Don't stab him!
No. I was rolling a dagger to stab with the stinger.
So a 25 to hit.
Jeez.
I'm just poking you a little bit. I want to see if this like.
I want you to at least roll with disadvantage because his cloak is covering most of his body.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get that stinger through a blanket.
An 11. Yip does an 11 hit.
No.
Okay, so Isaiah, you miss. Yip
I
notices.
parry it. I parry the stinger.
I think this was rigged, but okay. I'm just gonna poke him again with it.
Stop!
Oh no!
Ask him at the very least, man.
Yip Yap, come here for a moment.
Nah, you attacked me.
I didn't attack you. It's just this.
Just
Yip Yap, look at this. Do you see what this is?
Not going in me, that's what it is.
What does it look like to you?
A stinger! Wait, just bugs! I have eyes! Just because you can't see them doesn't mean... Isaiah, just because you can't see my eyes and I'm very dumb doesn't mean that I can't see you.
I just wanted to remind you guys what it looks like.
Can I poke his foot?
No.
I want to test this on someone, and Yip Yap makes the most sense.
Test it on yourself.
Well, no. See, here's the thing. If I test it on myself and it's like makes you pass out or something, I can't record the results. Balgroth is like undead, so who knows what that means. Yip Yap is the
I
closest.
wonder whose fault that was.
Why would you bring up my greatest shame like that?
Because I can.
While you guys are arguing about who not to stab with it, Garrison walks around. He says, what's the holdup? We gotta get moving again.
What's the effect of the stingers on a person?
Pardon?
What is the effect of this stinger on a man?
Oh, well, from a normal one of these things, it kind of poisons you for a while. It doesn't feel very good. Most people don't die from just one sting, but these things usually travel in numbers, obviously.
What about really little people who are very angry at their quote-unquote friend?
Does my crow still see the guy watching us?
So the bugs probably disorientated your crow.
That's fair.
After they've all flown away, you can't see where this guy is.
Okay. Dang it. I could have used him as a specimen.
Great. Now he's gone. Can't see him anymore.
Well, I guess you better be off.
Yeah,
What is this
see
on
if
the
he's
board, by the
following
way?
us
Is that
down.
one of the wasps, or
Pardon?
what is on the screen right now?
Yeah, that's what one of the wasps looks like when they're normal. The ones that are around you, their heads are like swollen and rotted and red and pink and gross looking.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I'm just proud of this picture. I need to render it better, but I'm proud of it. And
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
it's my favorite. It's a rock.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
It's not just an orc, it's a Balgar.
Garson, like, kind of just jabs the toe of his boot against one of the dead ones. Something's been happening to them lately. I see it around with the carriage. This is the most I've seen like it, though.
Well,
Seems
listen,
like disease. I hope it's not contagious.
what is it? Oh, you don't know. Oh, fine.
I'd be careful touching these things, Mr. Isaiah.
I look down as the burrs dig into my hand.
Nothing is happening to you. Nothing is happening to you.
Very well, and I'll put the stinger back down.
Alright. Garson nods and he goes back. He folds up the tarp as he gets ready to pull the wagon along once you three are situated back inside of it.
Yip Yap will real quickly, as he's getting back in, take the thing and take one of his vials for poison and fill it up.
So you can't get anything out of the stinger. Nothing seems to be drinking out of it.
Never mind then.
All
Yip
right.
Yap will try that and realize it doesn't work and go, oh no.
And then just throw it away. Just
Yeah.
toss it.
Listen.
All right. Once all that, the day goes by with little obstacle, and soon the end of Goliath's path is in sight. You can see the tight, rocky cliffs part more and more until that sense of claustrophobia is ebbed by the sight of the stretching fields coated with snow. Up the final hill is when you see it, the mycelic country of Kilotopia, and sitting closest in view, behind its obsidian walls, is the main kingdom of Karkovan, where you are headed.
Ooh.
In Balgroth, beyond those walls, you can see it, the castle that you've been seeing in your dreams.
Balgras' eyes glow green with flames of anticipation.
Hell yeah.
Finally.
Finally, what Balgroth? Yip Yap's kicking his feet beside him.
Finally, we're at the castle I've been dreaming about. My vengeance is close at hand.
Oh, sweet.
Yes,
Excellent.
indeed. Yip Yap, it is indeed sweet.
And then we can get revenge on the adventurers who killed my dragon.
Oh, of course. After I get done destroying Donay, I will help you in whatever task you desire.
Oh, what a good friend. We're going to take a short break here.
There you go.
You're perfectly more than welcome to keep talking in character, though. That's a really funny conversation. I, however, will be right back. Thank you.
And then Balgroth uncharacteristically disassociates for 10 straight minutes.
Oh, no, huh? Sounds like you could almost be a famous painter.
I don't know. All I know is that I will be the famous painter painting the walls with his own blood.
Oh, that's a good one. We kind of have an idiom like that in Kobold.
That wasn't an idiom.
Well, it just sounds like... Okay.
All right, tell me what the idiom means.
Well, it's, which, you know, it's a little hard to translate. It's kind of, relies a lot on metaphor. He says the word metaphor in Kobold. And it just means like, let's smear goblins on the walls.
Okay. Proceeds to randomly disassociate for 10 minutes.
Yep, for the side, just dear diary, day 100,000,000 of Balgroth not noticing that I see him as a parental figure.
It is day 105 and Senpai still has not noticed me.
Gosh.
What can I do to obtain his attention?
Use big words. Oh no, I only know big words in a language only I really understand. Because Kobold is technically a dialect of Draconic.
Yeah.
So have you watched any of the Dumb Detective show, Doc?
I've watched a few episodes and they're really good. I've really enjoyed them.
Yay, thank
I find
you.
them fun. I've also
Oh.
been taking Mickey through technically her first long-standing anime together. We're going through My Hero Academia.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's gone up to the level of JoJo's for my favorite types of anime. I still can't wait for season 8 to come out this year. I'm so hyped.
Are you caught up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just catching her up too.
Yes.
Have you seen Vigilantes?
I haven't seen Vigilantes yet.
Okay, it's pretty good so far.
Really?
I'm enjoying it, yeah.
I used to be big into My Hero. I stopped watching it a little bit after I left college.
We've seen all the way up to season 7, fully caught up with season 7, finished up season 7, and seen all the movies except World Hero Mission, just because it's not available in any of our streaming services.
Yeah.
I think I left off around that guy that kind of looks like Doofenshmirtz.
Oh,
yeah.
The Paranormal Liberation Army.
Yes, the Paranormal Liberation arc. Beginning of season 5. No, end of season 5, beginning of season 6.
Yeah.
My Villain Academia. That's where we get like Toga's Toga's and pretty much all of the supervillains' backstories.
Yeah.
It's just freaking amazing.
I love Twice. Twice is my favorite villain, and I do know what happens to him, so it's fine, but he's my favorite.
Twice deserved... Well, I didn't say he deserved redemption. I wanted him to be redeemed.
Yeah. He almost did for a little bit, and then he went crazy again. I think he's a really cool character. I think he's very well written.
He's a brilliant character. All of these characters are well written.
I will say, when My Hero was still like gaining popularity, I wasn't the biggest fan of all the like Twice Deadpool crossover fan art.
Yeah, same.
It was like, that's a little on the nose, and they're not.
Let him be his own character.
Yeah. I do. I also. I did see clips of what's up with the Shadow Head guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool.
Oh yeah. I know which guy you're talking about now.
He's
I was about to say All for One, or no, the guy who always protects Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Kurogiri.
I saw his backstory. I saw
clips. So sad.
Oh well.
Yeah, My Hero is pretty awesome. Big fan.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
I think the main reason I stopped watching it was because the fan base was like freaking me out.
Yeah, we don't talk about the fan base.
It's just like, it's too much.
Well, the fan base is always the worst part of any anime or just anything at all. This is why I never pay attention to the fandom.
I try not to, especially for things like with Deltarune right now. The latest chapter just went up, and like I've been wanting to watch this specific streamer watch it, but like every time I go on Instagram, it's people talking about it, and it's just like that kind of puts me off it a little bit. It looks really good. I've seen the clips. I know what Tenna looks like. I love it, but I can't. I'm just not in a headspace to watch someone play it.
And that's just part 3. You haven't even gotten to part 4 yet.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, Jacksepticeye has basically said that he stopped streaming Deltarune
Yeah.
because of the fandom.
Yeah. The person I want to watch, you might know him. It's Ranboo. Ranboo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like their playthroughs of Undertale and Deltarune, so I'm probably gonna watch their streams of it. But
Sweet.
it's just people. It's just so much. It's always people talking about. I don't know exactly what happens, but like I don't care much for spoilers anyway. But like I do understand that there is a connection between Tenna and Spamton, and I'm just seeing stuff about that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Also the weather people. But that's it.
Yeah, that's a particular thing, but not the thing between like Tenna and Spamton is only like 2-3 minutes long.
Dude, you don't know how much the internet latches on to things.
Oh yeah,
I've seen so many like mini comics people have made already about like what kind of relationship they had. It's insane. The links people will go to. It's really entertaining to watch though.
Yeah.
Some people don't have anything better to do in life.
People just crave gay tragedy.
Well, you know.
Anyway, let us return to this. I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm yawning because my lungs have a defect.
Somebody gave my nerve. Somebody replaced my my optic nerves for silly string.
I'm genuinely, with what my lungs have gone through, I'm surprised I didn't get what is it called when you have like water in your lungs?
Pneumonia?
Yeah, I'm surprised I've never gotten pneumonia. I have breathed in water before by accident, obviously. It hurt. Surprised I didn't get pneumonia. Anyway, back to this. The exit of the pass has a similar sign as to the entrance, though this side is lacking a lookout post. Scrawled haphazardly upon the birch wood is just a single phrase, of which the letters seem to shift around in your vision until it fits whatever your most proficient language is. And it reads, "Closer, closer, closer still, still air shattered by screams." Pinned to the bottom of the sign is another one of those wanted posters depicting the drow, Canis, along with a few other wanted posters, including very specifically one of Balgroth. You guys see this as Garson urges the Vezin forward as the sun sets off to your left, casting long, voidious shadows across the path ahead. And the night will stop.
Does this Balgroth one have his new head or like his OG face?
It has the mask.
Okay. I was gonna ask which picture does it have of me, and does it have a description?
It does, and I'll tell you what that is after you get out of the wagon.
Okay, I get out of the wagon and go take a look because I am curious as all.
Was he the only one who saw that sign thing?
What?
Was he the only one that saw that sign thing before you described the wanted poster?
No, you all saw it.
Okay, what did it read again?
Closer, closer, closer still, still air shattered by screams. I'll put that in the Discord after the session.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
It's alright. Balgroth, as you approach the sign and you look at your wanted poster, it shows you leaving Kaloral in the caravan provided by Governor Zestial, the one you're currently riding in. At the bottom, it reads, "Wanted, alive, 10,000 gold pieces. An orc that has been impersonating the late Prince Balgroth of Malgrath, last seen leaving the town of Kaloral after tricking its residents into providing needed supplies. This man is most often seen wearing a purple mask resembling the face of an Oni and travels primarily with a human associate as well as a supposed kobold."
A supposed kobold.
Stamped at the bottom of this wanted poster is the same symbol as the one for Canis. and what was also left on the gala invitation you received from the goblins that attacked you. You can tell that it's meant to portray a goblin riding a dragon without any limbs, only its wings. That is the stamp. And I will send this whole description in the Discord right now.
Lovely.
An orc impersonating the prince.
I guess I'll send this now while you guys mull over that.
1,000 gold pieces. What does a gold piece buy you around these parts?
Judging, if you remember from the prices of Coloral, they had pretty, like, most things were just like silver. Very few things were like gold pieces.
Balgroth, I have an idea.
I have an idea.
Why am I beginning to be worried?
Well, so
Gonna turn him in for the movie.
10,000 gold pieces is a lot of shekels for our hat. So, what if, and
You're
hear
not,
me out here, Balgroth,
you're not
we
turning
pretend
me
to turn
in.
you in to get the reward and then help you escape.
Like
that would assume that they would be enough to capture me.
So you're willing to try because you're sure you can get out because you're strong enough.
Depends what's in it for me.
Well,
10,000 gold?
3,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, we get the money and then we break you out.
Yes.
That's easy. Balgroth, I'm a rogue. I know how to open locks.
Wait a second. 3, 6, 9. 4,000 gold pieces.
Well, that's not equal, is it?
Of course it wouldn't, because you're not the one being turned in.
But it was my idea.
But you're going to give me less.
All right. I'll tell you what. We'll give you 4,000, and I'll take my 4,000. Yip yap, you can have the rest. Everything else is yours.
Balgroth, it is really insulting. You know I'm not good with numbers. Sorry, Isaiah. He meant to say Isaiah.
Isaiah.
My brain is tired. If I said
Isaiah. That's not fair to him.
Fine, we'll split it. But in any case, does this sound good to you, Balgroth?
How are we splitting it?
How about 3,400 to you and 33 to each of us?
No, I like the old plan.
35 to you, 32 to me, and 33 to Yip Yap.
No, I'm sticking with the old plan.
You want 4,000?
Yes.
Okay, you can have 4,000.
Booyah, I'm in.
Okay. All right, I'll divvy up the rest as appropriate. No, just kidding. So,
can you all roll perception for me?
While we're divvying the amount of money for my freaking ransom.
That's okay. This worked out for Toph and Katara, right?
That's mine.
I just saw that episode yesterday.
This is mine and Fossil's rolls. Those are mine and Fossil's rolls consecutively, respectively.
Oh my gosh!
Dang. The eyes of death miss none.
So, Bogroth, only you see it. As you're all talking, you're the one facing the sign, so you'd probably see this anyway.
I don't see this with an 18?
Nope.
Oh, dang.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Balgroth, what you see is a shadow forming up from the snow behind the sign. And something from that seems to leap up to the top. And the rest of you, when that happens, you all hear the loading of a crossbow and look to see Garson aiming at something behind you. Turning to look at the sign and looking up, somebody is sitting crouched on top of it. looking like the splitting image of his wanted poster. Staring at you all with deep red eyes is Canis. Just as the poster, he's wearing a shiny night blue scarf that has been wrapped around his head as a partial hood and covers his face up to his blood eyes. His skin is gray with freckles of white that seem to emit a soft glow. Strands of stark white hair spill from his hood in front of his face, falling over his eyes that hold curiosity rather than any dangerous emotion. A black leather vest over an off-white tunic shirt and leather pants held by two crossed belts make up the rest of his outfit, finished with leather boots, and cuffs wrap around his forearms, each with a long pearlescent blade held tight to his arms. He jumps down from the sign, looks to the poster of Balgroth, looks back to you, before he tears it from the sign, folding it neatly, and handing it to Balgroth, while saying, "Hello, Your Majesty."
I slowly reach out and snatch the poster. Hello. And you are?
Well, you can see my wanted poster, but I am Canis, to be gentlemanly.
You've been following us, Canis.
I have. You're very observant.
Of course I am. And now you appear addressing me as Prince? Why?
I know of you, all three of you, and I am intrigued, to say the least. I wanted to see if you could get through the pass, and you did. And now that you are through it, there's only one place left to go, and I am curious as to why you're going there.
Well, I'm going to kill Donay.
You see his eyes. Sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You see his eyes widen before they return to the kind of neutral expression he was holding. You're going to kill the Goblin King?
Of course I am. He destroyed my kingdom, killed my family. And he's bringing horrors throughout the entire region. He must die.
An oath of vengeance, is that right?
His armor glows in response.
It is noble, of course, to avenge your fallen family. But you should know that when you seek vengeance, you must dig 2 graves.
Roll credits.
Balgroth sort of twitches, fighting the decision to take off his mask. So you say, the only problem is, and he removes his mask. I'm already dead.
He takes a step.
Technically.
He takes a step back, and almost imperceptibly, you can hear him mutter to himself, "You changed too," before he stands straight again. I see. What happened?
Well, it's a long story. This has been a long journey. But to summarize what could be a moon's long journey, he turns to Isaiah. Blame him.
Ah, the wizard. Yes.
At your
But-
service.
But thanks to the power of the Trilorian, I have received another chance to achieve my goal, and I will destroy anyone who gets in my way.
He should be careful with deals with the Tellurian.
And why would you say that? I peep from behind Balgroth, barely visible.
Yip Yap peeping out from behind Balgroth's calf.
Teen Titans bit, okay?
I heard you was talking smack.
That's as tall as Fountain hiding behind my cat.
I hold no ill will towards the Tellurian, of course. It's just that I do not trust other gods.
Other gods?
Don't you know how dangerous the gods are?
Yes, the Tellurian isn't the only god.
So who do you trust?
The vast.
Dragon.
What?
Yip Yap. What? Yip Yap brings out fossil. Dragon.
The same thing could be said about the other gods as well.
That is true.
From my perspective.
That is true. It is hard to discern whether or not they are being kind or malicious or negligent sometimes. But faith is always well placed by the believer, I suppose.
Indeed. The Tellurian has been faithful towards me. I take it as a sign of opportunity.
Well, I can understand that.
The question is, I could easily take you in just as easily as you could try to attempt to take me in. But you haven't raised a sword at me. Why?
I'm not an assassin. I'm not a bounty hunter. I'm just a rogue going around seeing things. I have no need for money.
And yet you stay here under the reign of King Donay. You see the horrors that have been happening in this kingdom, and yet it seems you've done enough to have a bounty on your head, but nothing to make any change. Why?
I have not been here that long. I traveled here when I heard of the things he was saying, the things he was doing. And I was not smart like my friends. I barreled in, yelling, cursing at them, demanding that they beg for forgiveness for talking about that thing they idolize. And I got in a bit of trouble, so I had to go. I had to regroup, and now I am here, ready to try again.
Well then, why don't you come with us?
I would really like to. Maybe I will. But I don't have an invitation. You do. You can get through the gates. I'll find a way around.
So be it.
This rogue is so cool. I wish we had a cool rogue in our party. Man.
You're gonna be so mean.
Maybe I should take levels in rogue.
And right here.
I can
Isn't
be
that what-
invisible. I can pick locks with magic. It's great.
Isn't that what Yip Yap said when he first looked at you? Man, I wish we could have a cool wizard. And since we can't have one, I'm going to do it myself.
Balgroth, if it weren't my
you,
fault that you
I mean,
died, I would
the-
be tearing you apart right now.
The adventurers have several magic users. We need several magic users.
Unlike the both of you, I am perfect and am in no need of multi-classing.
Did you just call yourself
Exactly.
perfect, Mr. Died?
I wonder
That's
whose fault that was, Mister.
I take responsibility. It is the shame of my career and my life. All I'm saying is that the perfect moniker.
So you're using your shame as a gotcha against the guy that you yourself killed.
I value being correct more than all else.
Well then, you must be constantly disappointed.
Very rarely, actually.
Hmm. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Delusion is a wonderful drug.
In any case, I say as I strongly consider taking his phylactery and throwing it as far as I can and watching him zing. Just give it to my bird. Yeah. Ooh, actually, I do kind of want to see if that would work. Because I never got the
No,
sense that I was being pulled back by it. So
no, I would probably drag your familiar down.
I don't know, because like I never got yanked back when the boat was going away.
Physics, bro. Physics.
Physics in this world of magic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You look in my eyes and you say physics.
If I can accelerate this
You
at the speed of light, then I could create something with you, Balgroth.
you think physics is your ally?
Yeah.
My ally is the fault man.
All
I
right.
was born in it.
In any case, we should be going.
Well, it is night. It would be best to set camp here before going closer to the kingdom. I can help stay watch if you want. I don't have to be there until midday tomorrow.
Hmm.
So be it.
Can I detect thoughts this guy? See what he's thinking?
Sure.
All right.
So, his surface thoughts are mostly what seem to be this plan he's made against Done.
Mhm.
He's like reviewing it in his head over and over and over again. And while it's hello, okay, and while it seems like it's going at a pace faster than you can really recognize what the entire plan is, you do understand that there are two other people involved, and you recognize one of them. It is Jay, the fish person you spoke with in Miro,
Mhm.
with the peg leg and
Yeah.
skin. Except he doesn't have a peg leg in these thoughts.
Arg.
Did we fight Jay at any point or no?
No, you just talked with him.
That's what I thought. Okay. Was
He-
he like? Was he also the guy who was like working with the sketchy people or no?
No. You do remember that he wanted to show you all a trick where as a fish person could read your minds, but you didn't detect him using any magic when he did this.
That's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do I sense anything evil in him?
No.
All right, he's fine in my book.
The other person in the thoughts you don't recognize. It seems to be a female creature of some kind you don't recognize with pink skins and odd. You can't tell exactly what they are coming off of her head, but she doesn't look human. She looks more like a fish person, but you can't tell what kind of fish. Underneath those thoughts of the plan that they've made, you hear him thinking to himself, I really missed these guys.
Well, I'm fine letting him stay.
It's fine by me. Yip yap.
Yeah.
All right then. And Balgroth sort of raises. Well, he raises a hand in a sort of kiss the ring way at first, and then turns it into a handshake.
Canis shakes her hand. It feels firm and enthusiastic. Once you guys get started setting up to sleep in the carriage, most likely, you see that he, instead of getting in the carriage with you all, produces what looks to be like a music box, something tiny, but it looks like a box, from his pocket. He tosses it onto the ground, and it becomes a tent about the size of the wagon.
Wow.
Yeah, can you do something like that?
That's not the area of magic I've specialized in, but yes, given time, I could do something like that. Perhaps a tiny hut would be a beginning.
Oh,
You see, Isaiah, why can't you be as cool as this guy?
Would you rather me make a tiny hut or a fireball, Balgroth?
Why can't you do both?
so you
I
can make
eventually
fireball, but
could.
so you
But
can make
given-
fireball, but you can't make fireball if you know what I mean. He takes a slug of his flesh.
Balgroth, surely you have expertise in some weapons, more so than others.
Sure, but I could use them all.
Right. So I'm dealing with things a bit more complex, and so there are some things that I can't do at the moment that I could if I chose them over others. But eventually, I could do it all. Yes.
Yep goes inside.
Without
Skill issue. Got it.
Goes inside the what?
The deployed structure.
Okay. While Isaiah and Paulcroft argue, yep, inside the tent, at the very center, there's a small fire pit where there's a pot cooking something. The rest of the tent is kind of bare, really only holding a small trunk of knives and other assorted weapons, and a cot where Canis is currently laying and reading a book.
Yep is gonna look over all of the tools that he can look at.
While you're looking, you hear Canis speak up. Do you want one?
Maybe?
I've collected those from men I've killed. You can have one if you want.
What are we assuming he's looking at right now?
So the knives in the trunk are all different kinds.
Okay.
Some are made out of steel, iron, bone. You find one made out of ice. You find one made out of some kind of obsidian.
Do any of them... Ooh, I like the obsidian one. Do any of them resemble any of the weapons the party that attacked my people?
No.
Okay. Describe me the obsidian one again.
So the obsidian one, the blade is made out of... you can't tell if it's exactly obsidian. But it is a shiny rock, so it could be onyx. You're not entirely sure. That's what the blade is made out of, and it's slightly jagged. The grip is made out of wood and tied with simple twine.
This could be used for something dark. I'll take. Tell me about who this guy was who you killed.
He puts his book down and sits up. You see that he's taken off his knives. That was from a dragon bounty hunter that I came across, and I didn't quite like the way he talked to me.
Was he a dragon who bounty hunted, or a bounty hunter who killed dragons?
A bounty hunter that had killed dragons. There are many of them here in this country.
Yeah, my god's one.
Barton?
Real Kiriga.
is a bounty hunter that hunts dragons. What are you trying to say?
No, you said there's many dragons here. I said, yeah, my god's one.
Oh, he meant that like there's many bounty hunters after dragons here.
I think Yip Yap is just like responding to the dragons part.
I'm confusing myself, I fear.
Also, is Yip Yap a gnome-looking thing right now, or kobold?
God, gnome.
Oh, you're still a gnome?
Will that negatively impact the situation?
No.
Nah, he's a kobold.
Okay.
He's just a kobold. Just a kobold.
Just a baby! So, okay, repeat, we'll go off of that. Because I was clearly confusing myself. Repeat what you said to Candace.
So, just the last thing.
Which was, because I don't remember.
He just said that his god was a dragon. Is a dragon. Present tense.
Candace nods. Right. The radiance is the primordial that you believe in. You call him something else, though, don't you? You, kobold. Kiriga, right?
Yes, I actually just said it.
I don't remember, okay?
Hey, you're the first person who... Well, actually, my party has probably already said it. I'm forgetful from time to time. Yeah, the radiance. Kiriga. He, on Sunday, he replenishes the sun. It's a beautiful ritual.
I haven't seen many kobolds out here. I know that they are primarily hunted for, although he kind of looks over, almost pointedly looking at your lack of a tail. The bounty hunters around here specifically hunt kobolds for their tails, so...
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah. I'm actually gonna kill the party who's responsible for docking me.
I see. That makes sense.
Maybe you can help. I could get... You're a bounty hunter or something?
No, I'm... No.
Oh.
Of course I don't mind helping friends.
Yeah, and I could maybe give you a reward. I don't know how much money they have on them. I mean, I'm a kobold. I don't understand that much about money. But I have this one piece of money that makes me see terrifying things whenever I touch it. He pulls out the skull coin.
So what that does actually, it makes other people see him like a skeleton.
Oh.
And you see him kind of like jump back a little bit, but he calms himself down.
I remember that as always something happening to Yip Yap, like he was seeing something also.
I think I might have said you also see them as a skeleton. I don't remember, though. That wasn't forever ago.
Yeah.
Anyway. If you want me to help you, I'll help you.
Okay.
We're friends. Yip Yap.
Thank
I
you.
also have other responsibilities I cannot forego. But once those are done, then I will come find you.
Thank you for being my fifth? That's a lot of numbers for Yip Yap. Thank you for being a friend.
Of course.
And for the knife, Peter Pat is out.
Alright. Who's going to take first watch?
I'll do it.
Alright. Oh, how did that argument between Balgroth and Isaiah go?
I won, obviously.
Which argument?
Some argument about using the crow, I think.
Basically, we just chalked it up to a skill issue.
Okay. On whose end?
I mean, it was clearly my fault that he died, and like that's obviously a shameful error to make. However, he was also weak enough to die, so it all I'm not saying it balances out, but like it's not all one way.
Says the squishiest man in the party.
I don't know about that. Are you sure about that?
Well,
I'll bet you I'm like middle of the road for health and have the highest effective AC.
Well, I have the highest effective AC because I have the highest AC.
What is
And
your
Yip
AC?
Yap isn't a man, so
What's your AC? I'm curious.
my AC is let me remind myself 17.
Dude, I'm higher than you without using shield. I have 18 with mage armor.
Oh,
Oh, so you have to add skills. This is just me natural.
I said without mage armor. Or sorry, without shield.
I thought you said with mage armor.
You're wearing armor too. If we take off armor, I still have 14 armor class.
I'm 16.
No, you're
My,
not. Not without armor.
what a weird
I
conversation
think,
this is.
What'd
I
you
think
say, dog?
it's either 15 or 16 because I know my armor only puts in like
Oh,
at least +2.
I do have
Your
the
arm,
shield
if
spell.
your AC without armor is 10 plus your dex mod,
I
Balgroth.
should really use parental shield.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. Shut up.
Listen, squishy boy, I don't have to take this from you. You probably
You're
don't.
the actual squishy boy.
I have 50 HP.
And
How much do you have?
Okay, okay. Pogroth,
In
Isaiah.
character, listen, on a scale of 1 to 50, I'm a solid 50, Balgroth. In terms of how
Yip
I'm
Yap
feeling right now.
saunters. Yip
but
Yap
on a scale
saunters out. Yip Yap saunters back out. Are mom and dad done fighting? I got a cool new dagger.
I look at Yip Yap, put my mask back on. Give me the dagger.
Y'all, please.
Oh! He runs off.
Just kidding.
Just give me the dagger. What do you have?
No! He shows it off. And then runs behind the tent.
What do you have, Yip Yap?
He showed it off.
Knife! No!
Oh, I see.
Classics.
Fine, I'll take first watch. You
Okay, so
guys-
say yip yap. You return to the carriage. Balgroth, as you sit up for first watch, you see Garson has also set up. He's made a small fire with his Vezin nearby. And then you also see a light inside of Canis's tent, still lit.
What?
I pop my head inside. Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Strangled Yip Yap.
Canis is stirring something in a pot, sitting over a fire as he looks up. I believe in some way I am already looking at one.
Exactly. So, what are you doing?
I am making food.
What food?
Stew.
What stew?
I believe it is some rabbit and some flogant.
Mm.
Interesting.
Would you like some?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not necessarily going to do anything because technically I can't eat, but sure.
He gestures for you to sit on the other side of the fire as he pours a bowl for you and hands it to you.
I take it. So, you mentioned that Donay said something that really messed you up and started all this. What were you talking about?
Well, I wouldn't say it started all of this. All of this started between the Goblin King and that prince from Miro. But what he said that made me so angry, me and my friends so angry, is that he was claiming that bestial triad was a god greater than any of the primordials or primevals.
So something that you took is blasphemy.
Yes, I suppose.
Interesting. And so, what do you plan on doing about it?
Well, our goals are aligned in some way, I suppose. I want to kill Donay for his awful words and his awful deeds.
Hmm. Well, you're right. Our goals are aligned. But the question is begged, how exactly do you plan on doing that? It's not easy getting one to King Donay,
That
and
is,
then killing him is another route entirely. I actually have a way in, but what of you?
I will find a way in. I always do. And then my friends will help me from there. I do know, for instance, that during the gala, the king himself will not be sitting on his throne, but a copy, a dummy of sorts. He's very, very anxious about assassination attempts, you know.
Hmm. A man who is often hated is often paranoid as well, for
Yeah.
good reason. And so, what would be the best way to draw him out? You said you had friends, correct?
Yes.
And so, what would they do?
Well, one of my friends is going to find where he is really hiding, and then the other one is going to draw him out, and then either you or I will deal the final blow.
You keep
There is,
saying, or I.
Hmm?
You say, or I.
well,
We already know who's going to lay down the final blow.
and that may be, and that will be fine, as long as he is dead. There is a small hitch in the plan, though. The king has a guard that is unkillable.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I mean, he is unkillable. He is the child of a god.
Hmm. Well, as Yip Yap might know, even gods can be killed, let alone.
Wow, you had to bring that up, Balgroth.
Yip Yap groans in his sleep.
Uh,
Well, at least because of that, we know that gods can be killed, let alone children of them.
it's difficult, though. I've seen what this man can do. More beast than man, I assure you.
Hmm.
He's called the Red Dragon, and he is unkillable. I've seen it. I've seen him sliced to pieces and return back to a whole.
Hmm.
He's the child of the Radiants, you know. Those ones don't die easy.
Hmm. Well, if that's the case, what plan do you have to avoid him? We could find a way to distract him or separate him from King Donay.
That's exactly what we were thinking, a distraction of some kind. The issue is that he is very focused. But if one challenges the king, the one is also challenging him, and he won't deny a challenge.
Hmm.
He can be taken care of, I'm sure, in some way. But I can't fight him. I am not a good fighter, really. Not from up close, and definitely not with just my fists, which is one of the rules.
So a rule to a full duel is a simple fist fight? No blades, no nothing.
Yes.
Hmm.
Against a creature that can fly and breathe fire and not die.
That doesn't seem very fair, does it?
Of course not. But if you break the rule, well, that's death on sight.
And if you lose, it's death on sight.
Exactly. Tricky situations.
So the best option would be to avoid challenging him, wouldn't it?
Either avoid challenging him or give him someone to fight that can last long enough to act as a distraction and also survive.
Mm, true. Starts looking directly at Isaiah. Well, Isaiah, you're good at avoiding capture.
Aren't I?
Sleep.
I'm sleep.
No, I'm mumbling to myself.
Well, Isaiah, you're a good catch.
They don't got bands like me because they don't got hands like me.
What?
Well, from the talk that we had about, the two doppelgangers, he's been pretty well so far. He
Mhm.
could be used as a good distraction. And if he dies, well, he's out of my hair.
That is a risk I am willing to take.
Willing to take.
You would sacrifice one of your friends.
He knows what he's getting into. Plus, he's the one who killed me.
That is fair.
So anything that is used to achieve my goal, he is indebted to me. And besides, he'll be fine. If he's going to talk a big game, he'll be a big game.
I understand where you're coming from, Your Majesty. But that is, I suppose, where you are my better in many ways. I can't sacrifice my friends. They're all I have.
And what of Yipiat? What use does he have? He could find a way to draw out the king.
He is clever in his own way.
Hmm.
I've met many kobolds that are very clever in different ways. And he is like me.
Yes, he is.
Unnoticeable.
I was going to say, yes, he is a rogue with some particular affinity to knives, as you already know.
Yes, I do. But he can be unseen, and that's an advantage. One you don't have, unless you know an invisibility spell.
That I do not. So he could be useful for that. What of your friends?
What about them?
You keep mentioning them. Remind me again about their abilities to see how they could be useful.
I never specified that to begin with, but I can tell you. Abzu is very clever, and he is the leader, and I trust his judgment always. He has gotten me out of many, many horrible situations. And Dama, she is wonderful, and always knows how to make light of a situation, no matter how dark it is. And she is very good with a bow and arrow, in a way that I can never be. And they are my friends, of course. We stay with each other because we trust each other. And out of everyone in the world, there's no one I trust more.
Sounds fitting for a trio like you.
Hmm.
I'm sure that if we do this right, and we don't mess it up, this will be a brilliant tale to tell. Once you and your people get your revenge, get your vengeance, and I am on the throne once more.
We don't seek vengeance necessarily, just justice.
In many ways, vengeance and justice are synonyms for the same thing.
And in many ways, vengeance is a justified murder. But we all have our reasons.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Balgarth sort of places his plate down.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he gets up and begins to walk over to the other corner of the tent to finish his watch.
Okay. Nothing else happens during your watch. When you return back to the carriage, Garson is keeping a watchful eye on his steak, and it watches you walk back to the cabin. Who's taking second watch?
I can take second watch. Oh, Yip Yap can take second watch.
Okay. Yip Yap, while you take your watch, Garson is in, and he is kind of just cooking bits of food over the fire. The tent in Candace's tent is dimmed.
I go over to Garson. I please have some.
Of course. He tosses you a piece.
What is it?
It looks like a bird of some kind.
Ooh. How long have you been doing this?
Driving caravans? A good many cycles now, especially for the governor. It's decent. How long have you been doing this?
How long has this campaign been going? In the universe?
I actually have something that can tell me that if you give me a moment.
See, there is an exact document for the calendar of Tomes of Time.
It has been 40 days in game.
Wow.
About 4 months. 4 to 5 months. I really can't count above 4.
It's a pretty long time, I guess.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be going at it?
Till every last one of those adventurers who murdered my family and dragon are dead.
Okay. I'm really... Jeez, that happened? That's really rough. Sorry to hear that. Especially after we just saw some kobolds, too.
Yeah, it was really nice to see some. I have... Well, she's not actually my... Like... Well, she's a friend who's a girl. And, she's cute.
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about, women?
A little, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I never settled down, really. I just got Cherry. He gestures to the Vezin. And my work.
You could totally chill with a vessel. They're so...
Oh yeah, once you get on their good side, they're sweet. And you can probably talk with them. I know that Cherry can talk with most animals, and you're pretty animal-like.
I don't like the bigger thoughts that puts in my head, mostly because they're in big words that hurt my head. But yeah, so like her name's Rista, and I'm just trying to impress the girl, and I don't know, I keep messing up. I think I threw up. If I remember correctly.
You did. Well, sometimes you get nervous around people you like, I guess.
Yeah, I never know what to say to impress Balgroth either.
You don't think you
Like
made
my dad.
on her?
You want to talk about yourself?
Hmm?
You want to talk about yourself?
I have nothing much to say. I've been doing this. I mean, how is this your first time in Sione?
Yeah.
That explains it.
As well.
I mean, do you know about the Bounty Hunter Lodge?
Yeah, I've been keeping up the disguise as much as possible.
Yeah. It's just you gotta be careful. You're a lizard, cold isn't good for you on one hand, and then on the other hand, you have a bunch of weird maniacs hunting lizards down because they're not supposed to be here or something.
I got a blanket.
What about those the people that killed your family? What are they like? What do they look like? Sorry.
If you would remember.
It's like a
Yeah.
human, an elf, a dwarf, and something else. I
Well,
believe.
one was a human. Here, I can find them. Were they in our main messages or something else?
Yeah, I think they're pinned in our main messages. This is the talking episode. Like every other episode. Because I refuse, for some reason, to make fights.
Fair enough.
Making homebrew creatures is so much fun until you have to write down their stats.
Ah,
And then you're sitting there like, I don't know what this means. I just want to make it cool.
I don't remember where to find the descriptions of them anymore. I don't remember who's who. Is it on my don't understand document?
Human bard, wizard, elf, barbarian, dwarf, cleric, half-orc.
He relays those things.
Alright.
He pays special attention to describing how the bard looked because the image of that being is etched in his mind.
Garson nods while he listens. Well, I hope you find them, I guess.
I will.
I've not really met many kobolds. You're one of the first ones I've actually had a conversation with.
I've not met many caravan, wagon, whatever your job title is.
Oh, I'm just a rider.
Yeah. You're pretty cool.
Thanks.
You made a good bird.
Thanks.
He's picking his teeth with the bone.
It's just something I caught. I was thinking about making food out of those bugs, but I didn't like the way they were looking or smelling.
Yeah.
Really worries me, that whole thing going on. There's like a disease. I hear it's infecting rye and din, not just the bugs. I guess they're bugs too. That'd be rude to say to them, wouldn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.
They call it hive madness or something.
Huh.
I don't know. I just know that whatever it is, I don't want to get it.
There's this thing that happens sometimes with kobolds where there's a type of mushroom that grows every now and then, and if a kobold is like trying to hunt like goblins or something, if they're laying on it, it's really hard to notice. It'll like get into them and make them hallucinate, and in a way where other kobolds look like goblins because they're not seeing things normal, of course.
Mm.
And it's a terrible thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad trip.
That can certainly start one, yeah.
Are you gonna really help Balgroth kill a king?
Help him kill God.
What?
What?
You're an odd group. You're definitely one of the oddest I've had to bring around here.
We're the Hands of Vengeance.
That is so strange that you have a name for your group.
Really?
It's like best friends or something?
Well, me and Balgroth. Isaiah just teaches me magic and insults me a lot. But we don't have to get into that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to stay with you guys while you're in that kingdom or not. I wasn't really given clear instructions from Zestial. I guess they'll tell me if I should stay or go. If I do end up having to go, I'll be thinking about you guys. Hoping you're alright. This place.
Wait, I just realized I made a friend today. He digs in his haversack and he sees him take out now very dried rat's tails and continue weaving a half done bracelet.
What? What are those?
Rat tails. Someone is typing very loud.
I have a cracky keyboard.
Rat tails. One of our first big fights we had together was against an infestation of rats.
Oh.
And I harvested the tails and I made everyone friendship bracelets. And I think only Balgroth kept his. I could be mistaken.
That's really interesting. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
If you do end up not being able to make it, because crazy things happen, then I'll miss you, I guess. I mean, you were, like I said, interesting.
I appreciate that.
It's never good to see a decent soul fall, but especially to that madness.
Yeah.
I can't believe a whole group of goblins could actually build something as big as that. They worked together long enough to do that.
I hate goblins.
Most people do, especially around here. All the raids and stuff. Ugh.
I don't really know what's gonna happen after I do what I here to do. I'm gonna get to go home, I guess. But home isn't home anymore. Even if Kirga comes back, the tribes isn't gonna come back. They're in the sun.
Well, you could travel. This is a really heavy topic. You could travel. I mean, these guys are your friends. It may not be like family, but it's better to travel with someone you trust. Or know, at least.
The only ones I trust are Balgroth and my mentor.
Mm. Well, there's someone in the world you can trust, Maybe you can keep traveling with him. Or maybe you can go do your own thing. I see plenty of kobolds. They migrate to Setya and they spend long, happy lives there.
What did you want to do? What do you want to do when you retire?
I don't know. I wanted to be a fisherman. I wanted to fish, go out in the ocean. I used to live in Glenville. The beaches were warmer than here. But I moved here because things happen, and I got this job because Someone needed to.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can end the convo there.
Yeah. Wild. So, Isaiah, you take your watch.
Yeah, just kind of shrugs him away.
Right, right. So I guess is this guy still awake?
Canis is awake
Yeah,
again.
kind of
Yeah.
still awake. Interesting. So I guess I'll sit watch by the fire with this guy. A little weirded out by the fact that he's not sleeping.
Are you
Do you
alright,
s-
Isaiah?
do you sleep, Canis?
Yes, I do. I just sleep less than you would need to.
Interesting.
Do you not know how drow and elves work?
That's what you are.
I figured it would be obvious. Although I don't know.
I didn't want to assume. So, you simply want to kill this king because he insulted your god?
Well, he didn't just insult my god, he insulted all of them. And yes, I suppose just killing him is fine.
Do you have something more in mind?
Not really. I'd like to make him suffer a little bit, but I feel his god will do that enough for him.
Oh. Now, you're clearly quite zealous. Yes.
I
How
suppose.
how do you feel about Yip Yap believing your god to be dead? Or have been killed at least?
The vast?
Oh shoot, he is who's the Radiance then? Hang on. I wrote this Oh
Radiant?
no, the child of the king's guard is the Radiance.
Mm.
Or a child. How do you feel about the fact that Yip Yap thinks that his god was killable, and yet this child of a god, the same god, is not killable?
I don't think gods die in the same way that we do. I've seen, at the very least, if this son of a god can be killed, he may be. It may just be very difficult. As I've said, I've seen him cut to pieces and form back together. Whatever kind of magic he is using, it is something greater than I can overcome.
Well, I certainly have some destructive capacity, but it may do well to simply incapacitate this one then. Is there a plan you have?
We've been wondering if putting him to sleep could work. From our scouting, it doesn't seem he ever sleeps. And anything we could put in his food or drink doesn't do anything.
Is he an elf or anything of the sort?
He's a dragonborn.
I may be able to put him to sleep. And if not, is there a backup plan?
One of my friends acts as a distraction, challenging him to a fight. Me and my other friend try and kill Done, and then get our other friend out of their life.
I see. Well, that seems reasonable. Now, do you intend to take the killing blow from Balgroth?
No. I don't have to be the one to kill him as long as he's dead.
Balgroth is quite zealous, though I don't know. But we'll see how fulfilling he finds it. So, we want to put this guard to sleep and kill the king. What could possibly go wrong?
Many things. There could be changelings.
And the only way we know of right now to spot a changeling is Balgroth's detect evil, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Would
Maybe
they be
reading
on?
their minds, but that's never a guarantee.
What'd you say?
Maybe reading their minds, but it's not
Oh,
a
yeah.
guarantee.
They have to be thinking, man, I hope no one finds out I'm a changeling. That would really stink. Yeah, right. If I were a changeling, would you still love me, Senpai? Hypothetically. It's not like I morph into you or anything. What was I going to ask? Would the changelings be on the side of the king or
It
their
seems like
own
they
aims?
are.
Well, I'll see what I can do then.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. I'll sort of just sit out the rest of the watch pondering different tactics to use.
Okay. When you return back to the carriage, the sun is starting to rise as the night ends. And you look back, maybe to just see the tent or say something to Canis again, but you find that the tent and Canis are now gone. And Balgroth and Yip Yap wake up to the new day. And we can end the session there.
Very
well. I hope you guys enjoyed playing. I hope all of the ghosts out there enjoyed watching. And I hope that we can do this again next week. Hopefully, nothing comes up.
Yeah.
But you never know. So, goodbye, au revoir.
Boy.